There's a lot of activity as far as Gamecocks are concerned that's happening right now. We got the baseball team, big series against Clemson. Of course, big rivalry. You know how much attention that brings. The men and women's basketball teams are at it. The women getting ready to tournaments coming up this week. The men finalizing their regular home season game, senior night. So we got all that. And then, of course, a couple of weeks, spring ball will be kicking off. So we got all of that. And when we talk Gamecock sports, we talk with my man, Brian Hand of Spurs and Feathers. So, Brian, let's start right here. Talk about the series up at Dutch Kingsmore and in Greenville. And today it was here at South Carolina makeup game due to the weather. But just a great series of baseball.
Yeah, it's the best rivalry in college baseball. I mean, where I sit for the Fluor Field game in Greenville, it's outside. You know, it was 35 degrees. The wind was blowing in. It was cold, and there were still well over 7,000 people were there.
Right.
No other rivalry. The other night before, well into the 30s, and it was sold out. I mean, there's
did
no
you
other.
Have a coat on?
I did have a coat on. I did remember. I learned my lesson the year before. But yeah, there's no other rivalry in college baseball that can say that. But at the same end of the day, whoever wins, you know, it doesn't really matter because there's still a lot of baseball. You don't win the national championship. Holbrook mentioned, during the press conference on Saturday that they lost to Clemson 19-6 in Game 3 in 2010. What did they do in 2010? Win the national championship. So, yes, you want to get the bragging rights either way, but it doesn't mean everything.
Women's basketball, of course, going down to Kentucky. The final SEC game fell short, lose by double digits, didn't play well. And Dawn Staley had a moment thinking when they were substituting at the end that she's a little upset about that and then having to apologize.
Yeah, she thought that they were taken out, that they were stopping to celebrate beating the number 2 Gamecocks, but instead Coach Mitchell was stopping to, acknowledge his seniors, and rightfully so. And Dawn, in the heat of the moment, as everybody kind of does, kind of took it the wrong way, and she apologized for it. But I think it was just a byproduct of the way the Gamecocks were playing, and but I think they'll probably may even see Kentucky again. This is just Kentucky-South Carolina is a great rivalry in women's basketball. They really don't like each other, and there's no love lost, and they want to win that game every time.
Well, they may end up playing each other in the tournament.
Yeah,
maybe,
you never know.
and of course, Kentucky beat South Carolina last year in the SEC tournament. Now, big news, breaking news today. Football.
Yeah.
The HBC is on, let me see, Twitter?
Can you believe
it? He's tweeting?
Yeah, there was pictures. Steve Spurrier Jr. tweeted out. Nobody was believing it at first, but Steve Spurrier Jr. tweeted out a picture of Spurrier himself tweeting, and so he really was. It's at South Carolina _HBC. What impresses me the most, I was pretty excited when we got the 9,000 followers in less than a year and a half on Spurs and Feathers. Steve Spurrier got there in like less than an hour, and then now he's at 34,000 followers in less than 6 hours. The HBC's he's a legend. He's a legend. He's got a national championship, a Heisman, 7 conference champion. I mean, you can mention all the things that he had. There's a reason and he's the HBC. And it didn't even take him too long to jab. It only took him 2 tweets.
34,000?
Yeah, 2 tweets to jab at the Tigers.
How often is he going to tweet, though, really?
Yeah, you can't imagine much.
Or whoever tweets for him.
But how many do a lot of the other, not Don Staley aside, how often do a lot of the other coaches tweet as well?
I know Frank and Don definitely.
Or more than anybody else. Frank does a great job. He doesn't tweet twice as much as Don, but he tweets a lot. And, Chad Holbrook tweets a lot. And, some of the other ones tweet intermittently. And I think that's probably what Steve Spurrier's will be every now and then, where he's at a special event or something, tweet out.